What's going on, guys, and welcome to another episode of I'm Playing. Today I'm playing Mr. Bones on the Sega Saturn. So Mr. Bones is kind of a compilation of mini-games, I guess you could say. Or according to the back of the case, it's over 20 marrow-tingling levels of unique gameplay. So the plot of the game is that you're this skeleton or dead musician, or dead blues musician, that's been resurrected from his grave only to find himself part of Dagulian's evil army of darkness. You're supposed to battle the army of darkness before it succeeds in spreading evil throughout the world. So yeah, that's pretty much the plot. So here's the main menu. We have start and options. We can go to level select, music on or off, I guess, and stereo on or off. We'll turn that on, and let's start it up. One thing I have to say about this game is it is hard as anything. And I heard this game was hard, but boy were they right. This game is just unbelievable. It took me, I think, 5 or 6 tries just to get through the first level. It's really insane. So here we have a little cutscene kind of outlining the story of the game. Top of the hill here we have the lair of the evil Mr. Dagulian. Who looks oddly like Larry from the Three Stooges from the back. Not so much from the front. So here he is, trying to raise his army of darkness from their graves. So the game has a whole bunch of different levels to it. I've actually only gotten to level 2. That's how hard this game is. Luckily there is a level select like I showed you earlier. So you can, once you finally beat a level, you can go back to it at any time, which is kind of cool. As pure as the black void of space. Only an absolute purity. I was originally going to do a first look on this game, but unfortunately, after dying about 5 million times, that was scrapped. So here we are doing an I'm Playing, and hopefully I'll do a little bit better. At least I know a little more about the game and the controls and all that than I did when I first started playing it. So here's the army of darkness raised from the dead, and here is the character that you will be playing as, Mr. Bones. Okay, so we're just going to skip that because that goes on for a bit. So here's the first level, Grave Escape. So it's pretty simple, really. Simple, but definitely not easy. You just run from left to right and avoid the skeletons and the blue diamond thingies that they should throw at you. So you can pick up the blue butterflies that are floating around to increase your health. Your health bar is represented by that the bones in the top right there. As you can see, it spells out bones in bones, and yeah, that goes down every time you get hit, and you also lose limbs as you get hit, but you can pick them up again by pressing the A button and down at the same time. I'll show you that, I'm sure, after a bit once I lose a whole bunch of my limbs. Just like that. See? I lost one, picked it up again. So kind of an interesting way to keep track of your health. Basically, you fall apart as you start to die. Well, I don't know if you really die in this game, because technically you're already dead, or undead, I suppose. So you can duck by pressing down on the D-pad as well. Got that limb again. Picking up limbs doesn't necessarily put your health back up, so you still have to grab these blue butterflies to put your health all the way back up. Ah, and obviously you're not supposed to fall in those lava pits, but of course I keep doing it. So I'm not doing too bad here. At least a whole lot better than I did first time I played. Sometimes it's hard to tell when you have to jump over things. Hard to tell if they're in the foreground or the background or what. So this game does, or not this game, but this level anyway, does get a bit repetitive after a while, so it's not too creative. Hopefully the future levels are a little more creative than this one. I mean, running from left to right isn't really all that creative. Ow. Ow, that hurt. But the losing your limbs and picking them back up concept is kind of creative, and that is present throughout the entire game. And I believe this is the end of the level. Excellent. So we'll see how much farther I'll make it. I fully do not expect, honestly, to get past this level, because it is hard. I mean, it's simple, but basically all you do is avoid these skeletons that are trying to grab you, and believe me, it's a lot harder than it sounds. Because unlike the last level, it is not easy to go back and pick up your limbs, because you have to avoid these guys at the same time, and it is not easy to do. So we'll see how long I can survive here. Ow. Ah, missed the butterfly altogether there. Wow. And there we go. As I told you, definitely was not expecting to actually beat that level. There's this interesting game over screen in this game where you just kind of fall into black. But we'll give it one more try. I do not want to bore you playing the same level over and over. So, just one more go. For the sake of this video, I do hope I can beat it. But we'll see. I'm not sure what that blue skull does that I pick up at the beginning. As you probably noticed by now, the whole game has this interesting pre-rendered graphical look. It's pretty nice. Gives it an interesting look. Ow! I keep missing that butterfly. I keep trying to grab it to increase my health, but continually fail. Oh boy. Well, I think we'll just jump cut to the next level. Alright, so after having to actually put a cheat code in to unlock all the levels in the level select and get to this level, here we are, finally at level 3. Man, I tried to beat that second level, but man is it hard. So here we are at level 3, the valley. I have no clue what I'm doing because I have not played this before, and of course there's a million things being thrown at me all the time. Would you stop? Really? Stop throwing stuff at me. And the game apparently is freezing up on me. Oh, look at that. Well, that's interesting. Apparently I can press the and hold the B button down and do some type of lightning strike thing. That's kind of cool. Wow. Man, this game is insanely difficult. And a tombstone fell on me. You know what? I am going to end the video here. Yeah, this has been Mr. Bones on the Sega Saturn. If you're looking for an extremely challenging game, this is for you. Man, it is hard. But anyway, guys, once again, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please comment, rate, and subscribe.